And welcome back to No Kuni 2, Down by the River. Now we're on our main quest line. We are heading to Ding Dong Dell. I have gained a few levels, caught my kind of some of our characters up, got some new weapons and equipment, did a few other things in the background for several hours, many several hours, and I've gotten us all here ready to proceed with the main quest line. So, if we put the Mark of Kings just here...
Tidy!
Tidy! King's Way, here we come. You know, I don't really see how there's any way other than this ending up in a pretty big fight at some point. I mean, you can sneak in, but you're still... Having giant statues of yourself made is just wrong. So, this is Ding Dong Dale, huh? It's like something out of a picture book. It feels different from when I was last here.
Well,
the town appears peaceful, and yet one cannot help but notice a distinct lack of Grimalkin. They've all jumped ship and set sail for safer shores, they shouldn't wonder.
no.
Unlikely. Mausinger has had the citizenry under close scrutiny ever since the coup. If they didn't get away fast, they didn't get away at all. I heard they'd all been moved to some kind of underground slum somewhere, though I don't know much more about that.
Blimey.
That sounds miserable.
All right.
Well, if there are no Grimalkin left to speak with, we shall have to see what the mice and rats have to tell us. Only if you and Roland will agree not to remove your hoods. You are both too well known here for comfort. Okay. It's not exactly the world's best disguise, but I guess it'll have to do for now.
Oi!
Hey, less of your complaining. It was the best we could do, wrestle up on a short notice. At short notice. It won't let you change. Now, these guys look like mice. These guys are mice. See, these are really the first ones I've seen that actually look like, somewhat like mice. Hello, restaurant
Welcome.
here. I would like to order a tart. Do you have a tart? You don't have a tart. Well, I hoped you did.
What would you like?
I want a
Come
tart.
back anytime.
I want a tart that I've been waiting to get since we... Hello, Miss Mouse. You apparently are my next target objective. I kind of want to look around a little bit. I never got to... We didn't get to explore this town at all last, when we were here. Because we just went straight for... Oh, okay. It's more than one person that we can talk to here. Let's see. Can we switch between maps? No, it's just this one map so far. Oh, you's a fate mouse, isn't you? Alright. She's eating a lot of cheese, she is. Alright, let's go talk to the Lady Mouse. I want to talk to the Lady Mouse first. Hello, Lady Mouse.
Huh?
What's that you say? Life under King Mousinger? Well, I don't know what it's like for humans or Grimulkin. But for a mouse like me, things are completely different nowadays. I mean, when I was younger, we were picked on all the time. My mother told me I should never trust a Grimulkin, or even become friends with one. I think that's what all mouse mothers told their children back then. Still, I don't hold a grudge against King Leonard, or anything. That's all in the past now. It's time to move on. Yeah, not gonna hold a grudge against the dead guy. I mean, who would? Well, I guess some people would. It'd be like, I'm gonna piss on his corpse. No, we're not gonna go there. That's truly holding a grudge.
Yeah.
King Mouse and his policies of putting Mousekind first at last. They've given us a real boost. I suspect the Grimulkin aren't too happy about it all, but still, well, yeah, they're not here. There are no Grimulkin here. It's not just hasn't just put you first; it's put them last. That's the difference. You know, even if we were just a little first, but they were still, in the place. There's a huge difference between. Anyway. They've had their time in the sun, and we've all suffered enough. I think it's only fair that the tables are turned. It's amazing to think how different things might be now, if King Leonard hadn't fallen ill and passed away when he did. Hello,
Welcome.
human man. Quartermaster store. You've made a fine choice in coming here, young man. Well, I would hope so. Let's see what you got. He's selling the rat slicers and the rat spits right next to the Starfall sword. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm not under any. Yeah, I didn't think
Let's
there would
see if
be
we have what
anything
you're looking
there.
for. Please come again.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing I need. Thank you. Oh, hey, that looks like an eagle. It is an eagle. Look, it's an eagle. Hello, eagle. A trapdoor. I'll claim that. Thank you very much. And we'll talk to this.
Yeah.
Life here in Ding Dong Dell has changed beyond recognition since King Mousinger took over. I mean, King Leonard always said he was committed to equality, but I never really trusted him. You wouldn't either if you'd seen the way the Grimulkin used to treat us mice. Now we're finally getting what we deserve, and it's all King Mousinger's doing. He's our hero.
If I may be so bold.
It certainly seems that Mousinger's rule is no unwelcome thing for the majority of Mousekind. Well, of course not. They're mouse kind. He's all about... Yeah, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And why would it be? They're finally getting preferential treatment after all these years. So let me see if I've got this straight. It used to be the mice and rats who were discriminated against, but now the tables have turned and the Grimulkin are on the receiving end. It seems so, yes.
Aye.
Tit for tatty. Folks ain't never so different as they're the same. I never knew that things were so hard for Mousekind. I knew nothing about my people, nothing at all. And to think I called myself their king. Oh, Evan. I'd like to hear what the Grimulkin have to say for themselves. There aren't exactly many around to ask. There aren't any around to ask. Well now, look at this gang of idlers. If you're not busy, you can give me a hand. Come here, will you? What exactly is it you need our help with? Oh, so you were listening, were you? That must mean you're keen to help. How lovely of you. Oh, well, okay. Don't be shy now. Here you go. What's this? Why, it's one of my favorite famous sardine sandwiches, of course. I need you to deliver it to a Grimalkin called Shadow. There was, well, an incident, shall we say. He's probably hiding somewhere, poor lad, but he won't have gone far. He's a cat fellow, black with a long tail. You can't miss it. He's always waggling it about the place. He's paid already, so you just need to give him the package. Flipman, what are we, errand boys?
Yeah.
Whatever you are, deliver the goods and come back here, and I'll see that you're rewarded. How does that sound? Something tells me we don't have much choice. Alright, we'll go and find Shadow for you. Ain't too much catfolk about, eh? We'll soon spot him, I'm sure. I guess so. And so far, there ain't any catfolk about. I'm trying to decide if he's hidden in this barrel right here. Hello. Not there. Oh, I've got an arrow. I've got an arrow. I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to actually search for this guy. No, just follow the arrow. There he is. There is one catfolk about. He's hiding behind a tree. Well, that's certainly a long black tail. Excuse me, you wouldn't have to be Shadow by any chance, would you?
Ah!
Yeah, I wasn't doing anything, I promise. Have mercy on an honest Grimalkin.
Howdy do.
No need to panic, pal. We're just the sardine sandwich delivery boys in it.
Whoa!
A sandwich for me?
Yes.
Yes, Crumbles asked us to give it to you.
Oh.
Well, I thought those awful soldiers has got up with me.
Thanks.
Thanks ever so much. I wanted to ask you something. How are things for Grimalkin and Ding Dong Dell these days? Visitors from abroad, eh? We don't see many of you lot lately. What with the borders being closed down and everything. Things have been more than a little rough for we catfolk ever since Mausinger took over. Why, I was only out buying a sardine sandwich and those soldiers started looking at me askance. I had no choice but to run, really. So you came and hid here without even taking what you'd bought with you?
Yep.
Of course I did. We've been chased out of our homes, driven into the slums. They've even posted soldiers at the sewer entrance to watch our comings and goings. We only risk coming out for food, but it's not worth getting nobbled for.
Golly.
So that's why there's no Grimalkin in town anymore. What I really wanted was some nice fresh fish, but one of these sandwiches is the next best thing, I suppose. Anyway, I can't stand around here talking to you. Those soldiers could be along any minute.
Goodbye.
Nice to meet you. Perhaps I'll see you some other time. Goodbye.
Crikey.
Crikey! Suppose we'd better get back and see old Crumbles, eh?
Welcome.
Welcome back, my lovelies. Well, did you carry on the little errand?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we found Shadow and gave him the sandwich. Oh, wasn't that just lovely of you? Ever so sorry to impose upon you like that. Now, I said I'd give you a little reward, didn't I? Well, here you go.
What?
You're kidding at it! You just delivered one of these. You won't be complaining once you've had a bite, my dear. My sardine sandwiches are the best in the land. You'll be back for more before long, you'll see.
Oh, that cheek.
Oh, the cheek of it. So, the Grimalkin are all living in an underground slum, and there are guards posted at the entrance. Shadow said it was in the old sewers, didn't he? And if he made it out, there must be a way down there that the guards aren't watching.
Blimey.
Imagine being trapped down there like that. It must be like being in prison. We cannot risk being spotted by the guards. If we are to visit the slums, we must make our way there undetected.
All right.
All right, come on. Of course, they're repressed. They're repressed. Oh, I'm sorry. This way. Yes. There's a sign here that says danger, entry prohibited due to monster infestation. Oh, that is absolutely all about where I'm going. Old Ding Dong Well. Ah, I remember it so well. I wonder if it's still laid out the same way. I doubt it. The old well.
Ah.
We'll do a little saving right here. No, yes, I do want to save. Excuse me. Control of everything just sucks in this game. Okay. Let's see. We'll save right here. That's the earliest one. You can see I spent some hours doing stuff.
Let's go to work.
Yeah, we're building up something like 700,000 King Gilder an hour now. So I just left it going and just kept upgrading stuff and gathering King's Guilders and doing all that. So we've made some pretty significant. We've made some pretty significant strides forward in our researches and all that stuff. And I assigned all of the villagers to the highest level gathering stuff so that I could upgrade all my spells. Let's see. It probably told me which one it wanted, and I just wasn't paying attention. The wheat, the stuff that smells all lovely like a flower. I would say that's blossom wheat, right? Yeah. There you go. Here's some blossom wheat for you. Oh, Jesus, it's got an arrow through its head. Oh, your brother's a terrible shot. Oh, Bobby the Bandit. Oh, the poor bastard. Let's see if he's worth using. I doubt it, but we can try. We can see. Also, we're at 10 of 10, so let's see. He's a 2. Oh, and he does me too. That's good. Higgledy Hammer. Nah. I think she's better. We've still got. Well, no, you know, we've got hot over here. I thought I had more me too's. But she's real good. Mimsy the Magnificent is very good. Very good. Okay, I think we'll just stick with what we got. I'll just stick with what I've got. upstream tunnels. Okay, so it's definitely this way. Yeah, and this is absolutely nothing like it was in the other game. So I mean, you know, I guess they could have remodeled the whole sewer system. As unlikely as that seems, considering that it's a ruin, it looks like. Well, that's funny. All of this stuff is lower level than the stuff outside was. That's a little odd, isn't it? Isn't it? It is. I think it is. I can't help it. Now I keep using the stupid voices all the time. Oh, it's a heli jelly.
I'll do my best! Say your prayers!
Alrighty then. We killed that. Hey, it's a gloomy sword. It's a gloomy sword of size. But it wasn't purple or nothing. So it's probably not as good as what I'm using. Not that what I'm using are purple. I think they're red, which is my understanding of this right under purple. Oh, now this I remember.
Huh?
What's this?
Oh.
I think it must be a statue of one of my ancestors. These braziers, something tells me they're important. Why don't we try lighting them?
Hey,
You remember the Kindle spell I taught you back at the factory, right? No, not yet. 15. 15. No. Number 15. They're all labeled 15. No, I got it. Light all three braziers. Open the door. I'm gonna go check out and see if there's anything over here first. Well, okay, so I gotta change my thing. It's similar, but it's not the same. I'm telling you that right now. The layout's slightly different. Yeah, just this part here. This is definitely different. Okay, anyway. Okay, so we checked that out. So we did that. Now we do this. Alright, so light the braziers. Yes, light the braziers. Because, for instance, this little test here, it was in the other one, but you actually had to run around this square thing and light. Anyway, the braziers and then come back. It was a whole little side thing, and it wasn't. Yeah. Anyway, nice. Whoever came up with this was quite the trickster. Oh, nice. Whoever came up with this was quite the trickster. Could almost have been Zip himself. go ahead and save just to make sure. I'm wondering when we're going to run into the, excuse me, the Black Knight again. We are fast approaching chapter 9.
Here!
We'll be over in no time.
Oh, no, now, maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe they did do the same, because, okay, maybe I was misremembering, because this looks like this is the one I was just talking about, where you light the braziers. At some point, somebody added another statue, though, because...
Do something! Flip! Tiny! Do something! Flip! Tiny! Do something!
I got it, I got it.
Flip!
3, 2... Ah, 2...
Tiny!
And there's no way to skip part of this, right? No. Okay.
Do something!
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Flip! Tiny! Do something!
Come on, don't make me waste my time. Run, 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 run. Run! No! No! Damn it! Okay, what am I missing? There's something that's keeping me 1 second too slow. Is there a way to jump over this that I'm missing? What's going on? I mean, it's literally exactly... Yeah, and there's no reason you couldn't jump over these holes, by the way. Like this one, there's no reason you would have to go around it. But it's obviously designed exactly so. See, like that crack in the floor, you could just step over that crack in the fucking floor.
something! Flip!
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Okay. I'm definitely missing something. There's no reason that I should have to do this 20 fucking times. So what am I missing? I'm missing this. This is what I'm missing. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm fucking missing. I knew it was fucking designed so you couldn't finish it.
Tiny!
It pisses me off when they do that. They design it specifically so there's absolutely no way to finish it in the obvious way.
Do something! Flip!
Yeah, see? It's just irritating. It's not fun, it's just irritating. Because really, you're telling me that I couldn't just walk over those cracks or jump over them? That would have saved me enough time to do it the whole thing. So, I mean, you know, it's not like it was designed that way, you know. It was designed that way by the designers of the game, but, you know, it wasn't like designed that way by the designer of the test. Anyway, the point I'm making is it's silly because I'm supposed to sit here believing, oh, that stuff just happened to fall in exactly the correct way, and the cracks formed in the floor in exactly the correct way to make it literally unbeatable by, 1 second. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Okay, anyway, now that I've complained enough about that, because it irritated me and I had to do it like 5 times before I figured it out.
Let's go to work.
I should have tried that. The bones, the ones that could probably whip someone good and proper with. All spiky they are. Forked tailbones, you think? Or spiky? You could whip somebody with them. Oh! Let's try the forked tailbone. The spiky bones are spiky, but you couldn't whip somebody with them. Yeah, this is one of the ones they won't. The dastardly. Alright. Sit back here. Sitting forward's got my neck in a twist. Alright. Which way am I going here? I've got to figure out which way to go. Alright. There I am. Okay, straight. Down.
Leave this to me.
Can't go that way. I came that way. Oh, okay. I see. I probably got to go this way.
Flip, man!
Around this.
I'm raring to go.
Oh, pardon me. Gotta wipe my hand there. All right.
Hmm?
Did you hear that? It sounded like a higgledy to me. Sounds like someone needs our help. We have to get this door open. More braziers.
Come on!
But at least there's a safe point route. Yes, we'll save. Yes, we will save. Oh, yeah. We gotta get through there.
Oh!
Okay, so here's brazier number 1. We have 45 seconds.
Ha! Tight!
Let's go to work.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to kill this stuff off.
Do something!
Alright. No, we got it. I understand the principle. Gotta light all 3 braziers, but we have to clear out the areas between first, don't we?
I'll do my best! Alrighty.
Alright. I think I'm seeing a, I'm seeing a pattern. Let's see, so...
Do something!
Alrighty.
Woohoo!
Are we gonna make it?
Flip!
No, we aren't gonna make it. We're not. We're close. We were close though. I see what I did wrong. I went the wrong way on the thing instead of, because the second one was closer to the shell. That's my bad. That's what I didn't realize. We need to light this one first, then the next one, then the other one. Yeah.
Tight!
That one, then this one. Then the shell.
Do something!
Yeah, so instead of having 11 seconds left, I have 22. And then actually hit this instead of missing it. And no problem.
Oh.
No, go away, go away. You leave her alone. Hide, quickly. All right. Here it comes. Queen of the Dawn. I knew it was going to be Queen of something.
Come on!
I've been standing in that up. Toodaloo!
Thank you.
Thank you, you saved my life. I thought I was gonna be... They told me it was too dangerous to go wandering around the sewers on my own, but I wouldn't listen, and just look what happened. Never mind that. What's important is that you're not hurt.
Hey,
What are you doing down here, anyway? We're on our way to the slum where all the Grimalkin live. Really? But why would anyone want to visit a place like that? Well, if you're serious, you have to come and see me while you're there. I need to give you something to say thanks for saving me.
bye-bye.
I'm Moglet, by the way. Bye-bye for now.
But...
But wait! She's gone. I hope she'll be alright on her own.
Tidy!
We have arrived. So here we are, the slums. They've crammed all the catfolk into this place. By crikey, it ain't possible.
Flippin' heck.
And it's all musty and damp because of the sewers as well. Makes the old Sky Pirate base seem like paradise. Well, shall we chat to a few people and see what we can find out? Oh yeah, oh just this one room is it? Oh wow, yeah.
Hello.
There you are. Thanks again for saving me. Oh, I said I'd give you something to say thanks, didn't I? Here you go. A token of Moglet's undying gratitude.
Thank you.
Thank you, Moglet. But are you sure? Fish are awfully hard to get a hold of down here, aren't they? No, I simply can't take it. It's reward enough to see you safe and sound. Really, it is. Really? Are you sure? Well, if you insist. Thank you very, very much. Fish really are hard to get here, you know. I owe you double now. My mum loves these, you see, and I've been trying to get my paws on one for ages. I wanted to surprise her with a reminder of what it used to be like back home. What happened to your home, if you don't mind me asking? Well, the soldiers came, didn't they? And they threw us out just like that. My dad tried to stop them, but they arrested him and took him off somewhere.
Golly.
I'm sorry to hear that. All I want to know is when we get to go home. Mousinger will probably get tired of being king soon, and then things will all go back to normal, won't they? Oh. I have to owe myself, because that's not gonna happen. Well, poor naive thing.
Yeah.
Monsters sometimes come in here from the old sewers, you know. You should see the hullabaloo that springs up when they do. They're only small, and we can usually fight them off, but that doesn't stop everyone from worrying that they might be poisonous or something. And some of us living down here have got kittens. What if one day a bigger monster happens along when none of us grown-ups are here to protect the little ones? Honestly, it keeps me awake at night. Ever since King Mausinger took over, the mouse soldiers have been allowed to do whatever they like. They harass Grimalkin in the streets even if they've done nothing wrong, and always find some pretense for punishing them. One of my friends was just arrested for shoplifting while he was queuing up to pay. It makes my blood boil. I can't say anything though, otherwise they'll throw me in the dungeons next. Honestly, most cats are afraid to even leave their houses these days. Things are even worse here than I thought. Yeah, Ding Dong Dell's rotten to the blessed car. I'm terrible with his pirate accent. I keep switching it. But it's all because we used to persecute mousekind. I'm sure there are plenty of people who are very happy to have Mausinger in charge. I don't condone what he's done, of course. A leader must be above petty vengeance. There's certainly no way we can form a union with such a kingdom. So, what are you going to do? Get some vengeance of your own? He killed my father, and Nella. He overthrew me and stole my kingdom. And he drove all these poor people down here.
Ugh.
He has to be removed. Ding Dong Dell will never know peace otherwise.
Well now.
Tell me, Evan. Your father, was he a bad judge of character?
What?
What? Think about it. Why would he make someone like Mausinger his most trusted advisor?
But...
Well, I suppose he... I'm sorry. I think I need some time to myself.
No, listen here.
Do you have to set about the poor lad so mercilessly, you devil ye? Can you not see it plays merry hell with his little head?
Mm-hmm.
He'll be okay. He's a king.
Aye.
Why, well, there is that, I suppose.
Master Evan? Hmm? Oh, it is you. It really is.
Ratcha? Gosh, it's been so long. How are you?
Relieved to have found you, that's how. The guards were all talking about how you'd been spotted. Oh, I was petrified they might get to you first. You mustn't stay here any longer. King Mausinger has ordered your arrest.
Thank you for your concern. But I came here to speak with him, as one ruler to another. I mean to forge a union between our two kingdoms.
And how do you plan to do that? In case you haven't noticed, the borders are closed, and the entire country is cut off from the rest of the world.
I know, but... Can I ask you something, Ratcha? Is Ding Dong Dell better now? Are the rats and mice happy?
I think I know what's bothering you, but there's no need to worry, my dear. King Mausinger will come to his senses. He always hated injustice. That's why your father put his faith in him in the first place.
Really?
Oh, yes. Because he felt the same. And that's why he gave Mousefolk a chance, like no king of Ding Dong Dell had ever done before. Well, He made me his maid, didn't he? And Mausinger his chancellor. Such things were unheard of at the time.
But Mausinger believes that... He believes that my father simply used him in order to keep Mousekind under control.
Does he indeed? Then he's sorely mistaken. Your father near enough pulled his mane out trying to build bridges between our two peoples. It's just a shame you have to take an old maid's word for it. If only he could have told you himself. His diary would have been the next best thing, I suppose, but I'm afraid they laid it to rest alongside him.
Change out my soda real quick. Sorry, but you're gonna just have to look at the pretty mouse lady and read her last words. Hopefully not her last words. Her most recent words. All right.
Is that right? Thank you, Ratcha. You've been very helpful.
That explains the Tomb of the Cat Kings that I ran across on my way here.
Glad to be of service, my dear. Just you be careful now, you hear?
Here he is.
Hey.
You seem a little calmer. Yes, I think I am. Sorry about before.
Well, now.
You weren't wrong, Roland. The lad soon came to his senses. Right? Listen, all of you. I must go and visit my father's tomb. I need his diary. I need to get to know him better. Sounds good to me. Let's get going, shall we? Lead on, Evan. Right, going this way. Run. Oh no, I scratched so bad I lost control of the character. Oh, my nose itches. Okay. Here we are. And you can see it right up there. They made it very easy to notice. It has ears. It has big cat ears.
I'm raring to go.
Victory!
I'll do my best.
Sometimes I don't get the effects out of the spells like I think I should. And I'm not sure what controls that. Like, I've got that light one set to number 3, and I use it, and sometimes when it hits, it explodes into a big ball and hits like 4 or 5 things, and sometimes it'll hit just the one guy, and I don't know why it does different sometimes and not others. This is that Crypt of the Cat Kings, in it. I've heard of this place. Yes, and only one who possesses the mark of the kings can enter. All right, in we go. Oh, okay. We can stand on them, but apparently we can't read them. And I guess the most recent Cat King has just been... My father's possessions are all in here. His diary should be among them. Sorry, everybody. So... Here it is, my father's diary. Well, what does it say, Mon? Let's see. Oh, he had a very lion-y look, didn't
Do
he?
you remember the day I made you my Chancellor, Mausinger? The other ministers,
were up in arms, though they dare not say so to my face. But I trusted in you. I could see the resolve in your eyes, the determination. You yearned to bury the differences between our kinds, just as I did. And I trust in you still. I know that you will continue what we have started, and that you will succeed.
I hate to say it, that picture, that guy looks regal. He's got the look that the kid's missing in the artistic way that they did him. I mean, I know he's just a kid, and that it's almost a ruinous thing that they left him a kid throughout this entire thing. I don't know. I personally think that it would have actually benefited the story more to have him in the other one. In the first one, he was a kid because he was a kid, and it was a completely different thing. He was trying to save his mother. His purposes were all childish, but in this one, his purposes aren't childish in any way. But really, I think that it would have better served to have him grow up in the story before he goes off and he grows up and then he comes back, and or something like that, because he just, not only does he not look the part, he doesn't sound the part, he has no regal bearing in the story and everything, and it just throws the whole concept off. Anyway. So, Evan, what are you going to do now? I have to make Mausinger see the truth. I have to tell him what my father really thought of him. Sounds like a plan. Yes, assuming we can get him to talk. Let's head back to Evermore. I have a feeling we'll need to wait for our chance to present itself. Most likely.
Oi!
King Evan, sire, a letter from Ding Dong Dell.
Huh?
From old Mausinger himself, is it? I knew it was just a matter of time.
Golly.
You planned this, didn't you, Roland?
Huh?
Planned what now, curse ye? Ye and your cursed schemes.
Oh, come on.
Oh, shush you. What does it say? To His Radiant Majesty, King Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum of Evermore. Tales of your great achievements continue to impress us. We would be honored if you would visit us to discuss your growing union. Our border guards have been instructed to grant you free passage. Simply present the mark of the king as proof of your identity. Your eternal friend and servant, King Mousener of Ding Dong Dao. He wants the mark. He wants to make sure you've got it with you. Yeah, he wants to make a trade for the Mark of Kings. Guess you knew it wouldn't. Sorry, I was reading that as someone else. He wants to make a trade for the Mark of Kings. Guess you knew it would make a pretty good bargaining chip all along, huh, Roland? Need to clean my glass. Somehow have a fingerprint. Ah, that's better. Is it a trap? Of course. I don't think he's trying to disguise the fact. He knows we can't refuse.
Aye.
For all his weasel words, 'tis naught, 'tis more than a challenge, and a brazen one at that. But it does mean that we can finally meet with him face to face. So, it's off to Ding Dong Dell for a bit of the old international negotiations, is it? Tidy. I'll pack my negotiating shoes. New research topics 2. The adventure pack expansion features all new research topics for you to investigate at the multi-dimensional lab. Completing them will enable you to pick which floor you start the Dreamer's Maze in the faraway forest on, and even choose the danger level you'll begin with. Okay. I already did Dimensional Lab 2 stuff, a lot of it, so I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, we're getting like 8,000 every few seconds. Okay, so we're gonna head straight on out. I'm not all that worried about. Alright, I'm going to save right here, and we're going to call this an episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you join us for the next episode, and I will see you there.